All right. So in 2.1 it says, what general strategies can be used to find the volume of any prism? And we know what the volume is. It's base times the height, right? So for example, with this prism here, the first one on the left, right? What is the base of this figure here? Right? The base is right here, right? Which is a rectangle, right? So length times the width is that base, right? And that's what? 40. So basically its base is 40 and its height is 12. So 40 times 12 is, huh? 480. And since the measurement is inches, it's inches cubed or cubic inches. Okay. So 480 is that volume. All right, so let's go to the triangular prism because the base of this shape is a triangle. So remember, the base of the area of a triangle is half the base times the height, right? Well, if the base is 5 and the height is 8, that's 40, right? But what's half of 40? So the base here is 20, and what's the height? So what's 20 times 12? Right, this one is 240 cubic inches. Or, yeah, cubic inches. Now, they gave you the base of the hexagon, right? They told you it was this. And the height is 12, right? So what's 166 times 12? 1,992 cubic inches. So when it says, how are the volumes of the prisms related? Well, they're not related in terms of the volume, right? Because each of them hold a different amount, right? So the square prism holds, or the rectangular prism holds double what the triangular one does, and so on. So what do you see that's how they could be related, Robert? Yeah, they all have a height of 12, right? But since their areas of the bases are different, 40, 20, 166, that makes the volumes different, right? But their heights are all the same. Very good. Now again, number 2, it says, describe a general strategy for finding the volume of each prism. How does your strategy help you compare the volumes of the prisms? Well, remember, we talked in the very beginning about the formula, right? What's the formula? Yeah, your base times the height. And remember, your base is the area of the base times the height of the prism. Okay? So let me move that down a little bit so you can get it. So we're going to give you a few minutes now to work on putting that to an application, to good use. So I want, using this formula, you're going to try to answer B questions in B, 1 and 2. They give you a triangular prism, and they give you an octagonal prism. How many sides is an octagon? 8, okay. So what you want to do is use this formula right here and see as a team if you can answer questions 1 and 2 in part B. And we'll give you guys 5 minutes to work on it, all right? So we're going to pause and let you guys work on that. Be ready, I'm going to pick on a group. So in B, we had a triangular prism. So if we try to draw this, if I attempt to draw this, something like, you get the idea, right? All right, so it says that was 4, this was 7, and the height was 11. So let's see here. Let's go you guys in the middle. What'd you guys come up with? What was your answer? Okay, that's right. So tell me how you found it. Okay, so that's the base, right? All right, so you did 7 times 4. And then you did what? Right, you take half of that, right? Okay. So 7 times 4 is 28, and half of 28 is 14. So then they did 14 times 11, which is 154 cubic inches. Very important that you include the unit of measurement too in the right measurement in terms of cubic units because you're talking about volume. Okay. If you leave the 3 out, you're just talking about a straight length that's 154 inches long. You're not talking about an area to fill. Okay. Very good. And again, this was the base, and that was the height using that formula. All right. To save my art skills, I'm not going to draw an octagonal prism. We know that that's 8 sides, right? So you think of an 8-sided figure. Okay. So again, we still need to use the same formula. Now they give us some nice information, right? They said whose base area is 15 square centimeters and whose height is 4.5. So let's go with you guys. What did you guys come up with? What was your answer? Okay, that's right. So you did 15 for the base times 4.5. And when you multiply those together, you get, and what's our unit of measurement? Not inches. Yeah. So cubic centimeters. So again, so describe a strategy for finding the volume of any prism. Okay, it's your area of the base times the height of the prism, and you'll be able to find it for any, okay, any prism. All right. So let me pause. Let me stop this right here.